We're continuing to learn more about how Texans are feeling about the midterm elections that's coming up in November. And tonight, we're sharing the results of a KVUE Texas Hispanic Policy Foundation poll. We've looked at the three biggest races. Republican incumbent Greg Abbott leads Democrat challenger Beto O'Rourke by 7 points. In the race for Lieutenant Governor, Republican incumbent Dan Patrick holds a 6-point lead over Democrat Mike Collier among likely voters. And Republican incumbent Ken Paxton leads Democrat Rochelle Garza by 5 points among likely voters in the race for Attorney General. KVUE's Maria Aguilera joins me in the studio once again with more results. Maria?
Yeah, Darrenisha, well, according to our new poll, support for Republicans remains strong across the board headed into the November elections. Now, you went over some of the big races, but further down the ballot, we've got a few others. The Texas Commissioner of Agriculture oversees all issues concerning and related to agriculture and rural community affairs, such as water security resources. In this race, Republican incumbent Sid Miller has a 7-point advantage over Democrat Susan Hayes for this race among likely voters. In the race for Land Commissioner, Republican Dawn Buckingham has an 8-point lead over Democrat Jay Clayburgh among likely voters. The Texas Land Commissioner leads the Texas General Land Office, an agency responsible for managing publicly owned land. And lastly, the Railroad Commissioner's race. They regulate the oil and gas industry. They set monthly production quotas and issue oil and gas drilling permits and other inspections of wells and facilities. Now, in this race, Republican incumbent Wayne Christian leads Democrat Luke Warford by 7 points among likely voters. Now, I spoke with the chairman and CEO of the Texas Hispanic Policy Foundation, which conducted this poll. He says one group of voters could change what we're seeing in the polls than what we may see on Election Day.
The one caveat I would say among all of these polls is if younger people come to vote, particularly younger women come to vote, the likelihood is those individuals are going to be supporting the Democratic candidate. And what we've seen from just anecdotal evidence around the state is there is a significant uptick in registration among voters in Texas, almost 1 million new voters in this election cycle.
Villalba says Democrats need new voters to be able to shift the tide, but historically, younger voters don't turn out in the same proportion as older voters. Now, things can definitely change by Election Day on November 8th. Darrenisha?
Maria, we got a lot to look forward to. Thank you for reporting us tonight in the studio.